Then a girl pulled into a van by a man, nearly kidnapped in a matter of seconds. But saving her life, her little brother, he pulled her out by the ankles. Up next, an expert with life-saving advice you can teach your own children to keep them safe from kidnappers.
Now over to you.
All right, Clayton, thanks so much. Well, it happened in just a matter of seconds, we're told. A 15-year-old girl nearly kidnapped, grabbed by a man and pulled into his van as she walked through an alley near her Chicago neighborhood. But her little brother jumped into action.
She was already halfway into the van, like to the waist, and I had to grab her legs. And I was right here. I had to grab her legs and keep pulling as hard as I could.
I was grabbing anything I could to try not to go in the van.
Wow, what a story. And we're told the suspect in that case is still on the list. So the question this morning, what can you teach your kids if they find themselves in a terrible situation like this? Joining us now is retired Westchester County Police Detective and self-defense expert Steve Kardian and his assistant Liz McCaffrey. Good morning. Thanks, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you. So what are the top 3 things we need to know and to tell our children if they get caught in a terrible situation like this?
Well, number one, never allow yourself to be taken from point A or to point B or the primary crime scene to the second. If it's a stranger, it's unforgiving. If he took her into the van, 90% chance she's not coming back alive.
First up, you say awareness, then avoidance and escape. For awareness, that's just knowing your surroundings,
It's
right?
back to basics. Walk out, take a look around. Is there something that senses you danger? Avoidance. Avoid that danger. And if you're encountered by that person, escape.
All right, and you got to scream, right? At the top of your lungs.
Be verbal. The predator's afraid of 2 things, getting hurt and getting caught. And if we can instill one or both of those by hurting him or by drawing attention, you become a less valuable target.
That's life-saving advice for a child or a female or anybody who feels vulnerable. So let's go through the first scenario. This girl apparently was being dragged into a van, as her little brother mentioned, and had to pull her out. So let's do a similar situation where Elizabeth is being dragged by you.
Sure. I'm going to grab her and she's going to base out. Good. As I pull her, she's going to step in at her accord, sit her butt to the ground, knees are going to be up, and she is going to cause a lot of damage. I can't move here. Kick. The grounders are base. Kicking up from the ground up to me, she has great leverage and power.
All right. It's all about in the heat of the moment, though, remembering. So the biggest thing is you're going to brace and get down, right?
Get down to the ground.
What about if you get picked up?
The second one, a frontal blitz, common from the front. I grab her, I lift her up, and I want to take her somewhere. She's going to deny that.
Yeah, hit him where it hurts.
Yes.
Okay.
Leverage technique and timing. She hits me in the groin, is able to do that technique. The third technique would be the rear blitz, where I come up from behind her. I grab her, arms come up, she sits her butt to the ground, spins, and same thing. This is going to cause me a lot of damage.
That one's a little more complicated. Can I try the first one?
Absolutely.
See how I do. So this is if I'm being dragged.
Right. Here I am. I'm going to pull you. So you base out like this.
Base out.
Good. As I pull you, you're going to step right there, sit your butt to the ground, hold on to my hand, put one foot there, and start to kick. Ride the bicycle. Ride the bicycle. Kick right here. There you go.
All right. Do we have time for one more?
Absolutely.
All right. What if I'm getting picked up?
If you're getting picked up, all you're going to do is put your leg to the outside of mine.
Okay. To the outside of this one?
This way. This way. Good. Beth, if you help her. Good. I lift you. Good.
So good. Kick.
Good.
Like that,
Good.
or I bring it back?
Yeah, lift your leg back.
Boom.
And
Boom.
kick. There you go.
Wow. Okay, so what's the biggest tip, very quickly, on how to remember this while we're in a terrible situation?
Well, these are techniques that you want to practice. This program is called the Girls on Guard. It is specifically anti-abduction, anti-sexual assault. Matter of fact, I create instructors all over the country. This happened in Chicago. I'm going to be there mid-September to create instructors.
Steve Kardian and Elizabeth, thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure.
Hopefully your message resonates with some other folks. All right, over to you guys.
Thanks, Anna. Glad you're safe.